This time, I'd like to discuss what China's automotive industry thinks about Toyota and Tesla, as well as their perspective on their own technology. Currently, China has a national strategy aimed at establishing global dominance in the EV, electric vehicle, market. The country is nurturing its EV manufacturers as part of this strategy, and regardless of considerations like quality or political friction, looking purely at the numbers, China became the world's largest exporter of vehicles, primarily EVs, as of 2023. While the figures for last year may not yet be fully available, it's clear that China's vehicle export volumes overtook other nations in 2023, fulfilling the government's ambitions to some extent. That said, questions remain about whether these manufacturers are generating profits, how political friction will unfold, and other issues we've previously discussed on this channel. While the outlook for last year and the future remains uncertain, it's intriguing to hear what voices from within China's automotive industry have to say. Today, I'll focus on that. First, take a look at this article. The highlighted section states that China's EVs lack innovative technology. According to the article, there isn't a single technology that originated from China. What makes this statement impactful is its source, the CEO of Geely, one of China's major automakers. In other words, one of the central figures in China's automotive industry admits that Chinese EVs don't have any groundbreaking technologies. The article elaborates that China's EVs are built on foreign technologies. For instance, vehicle control systems, central to both EVs and modern gasoline vehicles, are largely dependent on electronics. Yet, 90% of the semiconductors necessary for these systems are imported. This raises doubts about whether Chinese cars can truly be called domestic products. An interesting aside, the more Chinese EVs sell, the more foreign companies supplying chips profit. Conversely, if Chinese EVs fail to sell, foreign companies heavily reliant on China's market could see their business impacted. This highlights how dependent China's high-tech products are on foreign nations. Moving on to batteries, they constitute a significant portion of an EV's cost. However, battery technology itself did not originate in China. Industry insiders openly acknowledge that it is fundamentally a Japanese invention. Similarly, motors, another key component, are not uniquely Chinese. There are no motors that only China can produce. In essence, China's EVs lack any technological features that are unique to the country. Nevertheless, the CEO mentions one area where China has an advantage: industrial linkage. Unlike other countries where individual manufacturers work independently, China's state-led approach allows for greater coordination across the industry. The government facilitates development, resolves obstacles, and ensures favorable conditions for industry players. This creates efficiencies that other nations struggle to match. What's noteworthy is the CEO's view that China's EVs could technically be made in any country. However, what sets China apart is its national strategy. In other words, the government takes the lead in developing the industry, adjusting conditions to support its growth, something other countries do not or cannot do. Turning to Toyota, EV development relies heavily on three key elements: control systems, battery technology, and motors. Toyota is expected to soon make major advances in the battery sector, particularly with solid-state batteries. These batteries promise faster charging and greater capacity compared to current technology. Even Chinese industry insiders believe Toyota will lead the EV race because of this technological edge. The slow charging speed of current EVs, compared to refueling gasoline vehicles, remains a significant barrier to widespread EV adoption. If Toyota succeeds in shortening charging times, the inconvenience of EVs will diminish, potentially giving Toyota a strong competitive edge. This is an example of a true technological advantage, something that competitors cannot easily replicate. Tesla, on the other hand, focuses less on battery innovation and more on control technology, specifically autonomous driving. Tesla's goal is full automation, which requires advanced software and high-performance hardware, particularly semiconductors. China has been conducting research in this area, but it primarily relies on catching up with U.S. advancements. Tesla's emphasis on AI-driven autonomous vehicles showcases a level of innovation that Chinese companies currently cannot match. Furthermore, China's dependency on foreign semiconductors adds another layer of vulnerability. U.S. export restrictions on chips, for example, could severely limit China's ability to manufacture EVs, regardless of advancements in software. What's intriguing is how China's industry acknowledges its weaknesses. Rather than attempting to develop unique, cutting-edge technology, their strategy seems to focus on producing cheaper alternatives. This has proven effective, as demonstrated by China becoming the world's top vehicle exporter in 2023. Low-cost products are undeniably powerful in the global market. However, relying on cheap, lower-quality products in critical sectors like automobiles, where safety is paramount, can lead to widespread risks and suppress innovation. It's essential for advanced nations to implement policies that promote high-quality products. This can involve safety standards that indirectly exclude subpar imports without resorting to tariffs, which might provoke retaliatory measures. In conclusion, even insiders in China's automotive industry admit that Chinese EVs lack unique technologies. However, their low-cost strategy has been remarkably effective in gaining market share. While this approach might work for now, it highlights the challenges faced by competitors like Toyota, which must compete in markets flooded with inexpensive alternatives. That's all for today's discussion. See you in the next video.